Have you ever poured time and money into marketing only to feel like you're spinning your wheels? You're not alone. Talk to plenty of people in this boat. The truth is most B2B marketing doesn't fall flat because of bad tactics. It fails because there's no marketing strategy fueling the engine. Today I'm going to break down the strategy gap, what it is, why it's costing you big, and what to do about it. Hi, I am Tim Fitzpatrick with Rialto Marketing, where we believe marketing shouldn't be difficult. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I am really excited to dig into this with you today. Um, this really is a mindset shift. Okay, marketing strategy is not a luxury. It is a business investment. It is not something you should think about doing. It is something that you must do. Okay, I've seen far too many business owners. I talk to far too many each and every month, week that are treating marketing like a slot machine, right? Well, let's insert our budget, let's pull the lever and cross our fingers and hope that this is going to work. And hope is not a marketing strategy. So I want you to avoid that. I do not want this to happen to you like it has to so many people. It's happened to me before, okay? But it can be avoided. First, let's touch on why marketing falls flat. Why in the world does it fall flat? Most businesses jump right into marketing tactics. I need to have a website. I need to do SEO. I need to do paid ads. And they jump into these tactics without having a foundational strategy, without having the fundamentals in place. When we jump right into tactics, what we're doing is we're picking parts and assembling our engine, but we do not have fuel for the engine because strategy is the fuel. Engines aren't going to work if we don't have fuel, right? That's why when we jump right into tactics, they tend to not, maybe they work here and there, but they don't work effectively long term. And in most cases, they just don't work at all. People are like, I've been doing this for 6 months or a year and nothing has happened. Things are out of alignment. You got no fuel for the engine. Okay. Common signs that, you know, that this is an issue, right? That you've got a strategy issue is your marketing efforts are scattered, right? You're trying all kinds of different things. You don't have clarity on who your ideal clients are, what you're actually going to say to them, right? You feel like your message is just like everybody else's, or you have random or just inconsistent results. Some things worked a little bit, other things didn't work at all. It's just all over the place, right? If you find yourself in this place, again, you are not alone. This happens all the time. Most people think, hey, more tactics are going to be better results. But without a clear strategy, we're just throwing spaghetti up against a wall, hoping that it's going to stick. And that's just not going to work well. So we need this mindset shift. So, what is the strategy gap actually costing you? Let's think about this a little bit. It's costing lost revenue, right? From ineffective marketing efforts. Okay, you're wasting budget chasing, shiny objects or trends. What's the latest? There's always the latest and greatest marketing trend that somebody's telling you that you need to do. It creates confusion, right? And misalignment within the team because things are just so haphazard, right? There's an opportunity cost as well, right? Which the slower growth, you're missing out on potential leads. There's poor differentiation. Like it is getting in the way of you actually doing things that are going to help drive results and drive growth. Every marketing dollar without strategy, you're just lighting it on fire. Okay. Again, you're spending money on an engine that you don't have fuel for. It's never going to work consistently. So again, strategy is the fuel. It is not a nice to have. If you're just picking parts and assembling the engine and you're not taking time on strategy, you have no fuel for your engine. Okay. I know I feel like a broken record as I go through this, but it is such an important concept to grasp and embrace that mindset shift. With a solid strategy in place, what happens? You are defining who your ideal clients are. You have clarity on that. When you have clarity on that, you can create a message that is going to grab their attention, their interest, and resonate with them. And when you do that, it helps you stand out in the marketplace. Really, really important. And it's also important to keep in mind that strategy isn't static. This is not just a one-time thing. It's constantly evolving as your business evolves, right? So you're never done with it. Just like, the different tactics that you're using and putting together your marketing plan, your strategy is going to evolve as your business continues to evolve. But your strategy is always going to help align your team. It's going to help align your efforts and what you choose to do from a marketing standpoint and your investments so that your marketing is much more predictable over time. The results of it are more predictable, right? Marketing strategy is not a cost, it is a growth blueprint, right? And when it's done right, it pays for itself many times over. Really, really important. So, how do we fix this? How do you fix the strategy gap? You need to think about building an engine, a marketing engine, a system. I call it the supercharged marketing engine. And there are three key components, and then there are some subcomponents from that. But the three key components are strategy, planning, and leadership. Strategy, planning, and leadership. Like I've said, strategy is the fuel, right? You're getting clarity on who you're serving, the message that you're saying to them, and what you're offering them. In planning, you're choosing the right marketing parts for your engine and assembling that engine. Everybody's parts are a little bit different. You can build an engine with different types of parts, right? There's no one engine that everybody needs to use. And then with leadership, you got to have a mechanic who knows how to maintain that engine, right? They maintain it, they're adjusting it, optimizing it so that it continues to run as efficiently as possible over time. You have to have a leader or a mechanic involved in this process. Okay, you have to have all three of these in alignment if you really want to have a marketing engine that's firing on all cylinders. Right? This isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things over and over again. And when you have a system, right, a real marketing engine, you're going to know what works, what doesn't, and you're going to make tweaks and adjustments and course corrections along the way, which is going to help you really understand what you need to do next. And there's a lot of power in that, because the vast majority of potential clients that I come across, that I talk to, don't know what to do next. They don't have clarity on that. And that's a real challenge, right? So if you feel like your marketing is a gamble, it's probably because you are missing strategy. There's a strategic component that is out of whack. Start treating strategy like the fuel that it is, and your whole marketing engine is going to change. And that's where consistent, predictable growth begins. So I hope you found this helpful. If you want to connect with us, you can do that over at rialtomarketing.com. If you're having specific challenges building your marketing engine, head on over to rialtomarketing.com, book a free discovery call. I'd be happy to chat with you. The other tool that we've got for you is over at revenueroadblockscorecard.com. When we work with clients to help them build their marketing engine, as I've touched on in this episode, We focus on strategy, planning, and leadership. And there are subcomponents that make up 9 components that really build the entire marketing engine. If you want to know which of the 9 components are slowing down your growth, you can do that over at revenueroadblockscorecard.com. Takes less than 5 minutes, customized report, super valuable. So go over there, take advantage of that. And until next time, take care.